Taking a hint from Pope Francis to serve with love, some members of the Diocese of Springfield's religious education programs got their hands dirty this spring as they helped those in need, while others helped with clean hands, serving food to the needy. Participating in a new program called Choosing to Serve, religious education leaders and their students engaged in a variety of activities this spring that were designed to teach them that service is a vital part of their faith. Terry Hegarty and our staff of videographers made stops all around the diocese to capture some of the youth as they carried out their projects.
High school students across the Diocese of Springfield were choosing to serve as they decided to sacrifice some of their school vacation time recently to help their community. A diocesan youth service project tied to the religious education curriculum called Choosing to Serve, Together We Can Make a Difference, led to the youth and their adult leaders doing a variety of hands-on projects. Students and their teachers use their creative skills to devise unique ways to reach out. The projects were designed to empower youth to experience service as an important part of their faith.
Jesus gave us 2 commandments, to love God and to love our neighbor. And I think that this is the essence of those 2 commandments. They're doing their service because of love of God.
Young members of St. Peter and St. Casimir Parish in Westfield held a pancake breakfast for the elderly. The admission price was a donation of toiletry products that were then forwarded to the Holyoke Soldiers' Home.
I think it's important to serve those in need because you need to think about everyone, not just the people that have everything. You also need to think about the people that may not have as much as you.
I think it's important to show that you care about your community and that you're making a difference or trying to make a difference. And I think you just need to make sure that you're helping in any way you can all the time.
The week was kicked off at St. Elizabeth Parish in Ludlow with a concert held by youth minister and musician Steve Angrisano.
Repeat after me. Here we go. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me.
Children have to experience God, not just be taught the words of Jesus, but to experience them.
I think it's important to follow in the footsteps of Jesus. I think it's really important to do a lot of service acts like that so that you can really express your faith and show who you are as a Christian and Catholic.
In Chicopee at St. Rose de Lima Parish, religious education students took advantage of the beautiful weather and their sports skills to mentor the younger children of the parish.
Service is important to me because I feel like you should give back to the community that you're from or any community because it helps other people that aren't as fortunate as you are. So if you can give back, it's worth it.
I'm really proud of these kids. You know, I spoke with them and said this is a choose to serve. We don't have to do this, and they decided that, yeah, you know, they wanted to do a sports day and they wanted to come out and do something with the kids and be out here and just share their experiences with them.
Youth members of Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Holyoke visited the Holyoke Care Center to spend time with the elderly. The arts and crafts, piano playing, and just plain visiting was enjoyed by all.
I think for them to come out today, it's their vacation week, and they're here because they want to be here. And these are the things that they enjoy doing. And I think it's very important for them as well as their families. And I think it's great for the parish community.
Jalen Cruz says it wasn't a sacrifice at all to do this project during school vacation.
I came here with some of my cousins and some of my friends, and I thought it would be a good idea to spend time with each other while spending time with the elderly and having fun with each other and supporting them.
I like to volunteer and help out the community because sometimes you don't have enough money to donate, but you do have time and you can make something and make a difference in the community. And it's part of being a good Christian also.
Bishop Rosansky says that it was inspiring to see the youth putting their faith into action. He says that service is not only for the young members of the church.
For all of us, we realize that we're created by God not merely for self, but that each of us has abilities that we can use to help others. And I think it's important from early on to teach the youth that to make our faith concrete, we really do need to reach out in service to others. We can be of help to others, and we can bring the face of Jesus to them through our service.
Sister Paula says she hopes that the program, while it was centered on School Vacation Week, will continue to be in place in the diocese for years to come. By participating in these projects, young Catholics here in Franklin County and elsewhere around the diocese have put their faith into action. They weren't obligated to participate, they wanted to take part. Like the title of the program states, they decided to choose to serve. In Turners Falls at Our Lady of Peace Parish, young parishioners collected more than 100 bags of donated food and then distributed the food to local anti-poverty agencies.
I love doing this kind of stuff. It's community service. It's giving back to the less fortunate than we are. I love not just sitting in the classroom at CCD and everything, but getting to engage in our community and everything else.
You learn, in the textbook to be thankful, and you pray, and part of that is giving thanks to God. And I think by doing something like this, by giving back to your community, you kind of realize what you have to be thankful for.
Carol Holubecki says that she, the kids, and the recipients of this generosity all benefit from projects like these.
It just makes you feel good. It just, your faith in God and knowing that, Jesus wanted everybody to help each other.
Volunteers from St. Anne's Parish in Chicopee helped an elderly parishioner with their outdoor spring cleanup. Youth members of Holy Cross Parish in Springfield also offered their landscaping skills. And teenagers from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Parish in Springfield helped remove furniture from a closed church. Even though the spring school vacation is over, Sister Paula says the service projects will have a lasting impact.
I think in today's world, religion doesn't have the importance that it had in past. And so I think it behooves us to give young people every opportunity they can, not only to learn about Jesus, to experience Jesus in their lives, to be able to reflect on how they have experienced Jesus in their life.
Efforts to share those experiences involving both students and their religious educators will continue well into the future. Reporting for Reel to Reel, this is Terry Hegarty.
Well, it's clear that this hands-on approach to service is a very successful way to instill a lifetime of lessons. Terry Hegarty tells us that the diocese plans to continue to use this model for years to come.